So this is week 3, question 3, grades. So the objective is prompt the user to enter their score, and then test whether that score is within 0 to 100 and determine the grade A through F. So header, namespace, same thing. We initialize our variable percent and our variable grade, which is an array of variables. That way we don't have to have multiple if statements. You can just have one function to tell us where that is. So you'll notice I haven't added f, and that's for a good reason. So, which I'll get into in a little bit. So first we ask, what is your grade, and end the line. Then they enter the grade, and that goes into the variable percent, which is an integer. After that, we have the if statement of, is this a valid score? Is it within 0 and 100? Otherwise, it goes over to this statement saying you're a liar and you can't have a grade of whatever they inputted. So after that, we check if the grade is an F. That because there's going to be multiple grades that from 0 to 60 is an F. So we could just do that, throw all that data away, and then if it isn't, then we could just have a simple formula to figure out what index of this array we want to pull the grade from. So after that, we have to cast this as an integer because we are recalling something from an array. So this function here is the percent divided by 10, and then take the ceiling function and then minus 6. I've actually prepared a visual demonstration for this. So first we make sure that our input is between 0 and 100, and looking over the entire function, it goes from 0 to 100. After that, we check if it's within, if it is less than 60 right here. And if it is, we put it as 0, which is representing an F. After that, we take this function here, since we know it's now 60 or greater, we do this function, which is the ceiling function of the user's input. Let's say 98 divided by 10, that's 9.8, and then we subtract 6, that's going to be 3.8, or since it's a ceiling function, it's going to be 4, and then 4 minus 6. Sorry about that. Okay. Got ahead of myself. So 98, we go over here. It's going to be right over here, right? Then we take the ceiling function, so that's going to be 9.8. That's going to round it up to 10. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. And if we look, 1, 2, 3, 4, our fourth indice, it's going to be an A. And then this does it for 10% intervals. So A, B, C, and D. So running this, we can do something. Let's say consider a grade that is way too high. Liar, you can't have a grade of 110. After that, let's do a failing grade. So let's do a 34%. Your grade is enough. And then finally, let's do a grade of 78. So this is going to be a B, or C, sorry, my bad. And that is all.